I'm 92 years old. I've outlived my wife, my friends, my enemies, and the version of myself that gave a damn what you thought. I'm standing at the edge of a cliff. I can see the bottom. And before I go over, I need to turn around and tell you something. You're living a lie. You walk around thinking you have time. You treat your days like they're cheap. Like you've got thousands of them stacked up in some bank account you can spend whenever you want. Let me tell you something. You're broke. We're all going to die. You know this, but you don't feel it. You don't feel the cold steel of it against your neck. If you did, you wouldn't be living the way you are. Let me tell you about Jack, my best friend. Smarter than me, richer than me, better looking than me. We're having drinks one night. He's celebrating a massive deal. Cuban cigar, leather chair, the whole show. He leans back and says, "Frank, 5 more years. That's the plan. I grind for 5 more years, hit my number, then I'm done. Then I take Mary to Italy. Then I start living." 3 days later, Jack grabbed his chest, walking out of his office building, and hit the sidewalk before he knew he was falling. Massive heart attack. 42 years old. Never went to Italy. Never painted. Never started living. I stood over his casket, and the tragedy wasn't that Jack died, we all die. The tragedy was that Jack spent his entire life waiting to live. Here's the cruelest part. I went to clear out his office a week later. His calendar was booked for 6 months. His inbox full of urgent messages. His company replaced him in 2 weeks. His clients forgot his name in a year. The world didn't stop because Jack died. And right now, I see Jack when I look at you. You're telling yourself the same lie. I'll be happy when I get the promotion. I'll take the trip when the kids are older. I'll forgive my brother when he apologizes. Let me give you a hard fact from a 92-year-old man. There is no later. There is only now. And if you're trading your now for a later that isn't guaranteed, you're making the worst bet in the history of gambling. Let's talk about your stuff. You're obsessed with accumulation. You buy things you don't need, with money you don't have, to impress people you don't even like. I live in a small room now. A bed, a chair, a picture of my wife. I used to have a big house, luxury cars, a garage full of toys. And I'm telling you with the absolute clarity of the endgame, it's all garbage. I've been to a lot of funerals. I've never, not once, seen a U-Haul trailer following a hearse. When you die, your kids are going to hire a stranger to come into your house and throw 90% of your precious stuff into a dumpster. The other 10%, they'll sell it at a yard sale for quarters. That's the sum total of your materialism. Future trash. So why are you putting yourself in debt to buy it? Why are you working 60 hours a week, missing your daughter's childhood, to pay for a car that sits in traffic? It's madness. And you won't realize it's madness until you're sitting where I'm sitting. And by then, it's too late to return the merchandise. I won Businessman of the Year in my city. Big banquet. Black tie. I walked up to that podium and people applauded. I felt like a god. Like I'd won the game. I went home that night holding the trophy. My house was dark. Eleanor was asleep. Her kids were asleep. I sat at my kitchen table alone, drinking scotch, staring at this piece of glass, and I realized the applause had stopped. The people at that dinner didn't care about me. They cared about what I could do for them. And the people upstairs, the people who actually loved me, neglected them for months to win that piece of glass. I missed my son's varsity games to stay late at the office. I missed my anniversary dinner to close a merger. For what? That trophy is in a box in a basement somewhere. I don't even know where it is. But the memory of Eleanor's sad eyes when I told her I couldn't make it to dinner, that's right here. That stays. You think your career is your legacy. It's not. It's a transaction. You're selling hours of your life hours you will never get back to build someone else's castle. If you drop dead today, your job would be posted online before your obituary. Don't worship at the altar of your career. It will not love you back. It will not hold your hand when the lights go out. So what matters if the money is fake and the career is a trap and the stuff is garbage? What's left? I'll tell you. The only things you get to keep are the things you gave away. The love you gave, the time you gave, the connections. I don't replay my business deals. I replayed the Sunday mornings with Eleanor. I replayed the sound of my daughter laughing when she was 3. I replayed the time I helped a stranger push his car out of a snowbank. That is the only wealth there is. So here's my challenge to you. The no BS strategy for the rest of your life. Number 1. Kill your ego. You're terrified of looking foolish, so you don't take the risk. You don't start the business. You don't ask the girl out. Why? Because you're afraid of what they'll think. Let me liberate you. Nobody is watching you. They're too busy worrying about themselves. You're the main character only in your own head. To everyone else, you're background noise. Stop letting your fear of other people's judgment paralyze you. Their judgment will rot in the ground right next to them. Number 2. Practice the last time. This is a stoic technique, and it will change your life. Every time you do something, anything, remind yourself that one day you will do it for the last time. One day you'll pick up your child for the last time. One day you'll kiss your spouse for the last time. One day you'll drink a cup of coffee for the last time. You don't know when that day is. It could be 10 years from now. It could be today. If you live with that knowledge, you will never take a moment for granted again. You'll taste the coffee. You'll hold the hug a little longer. Number 3. Wake up. I'm 92. My back hurts. My eyes are dim. But you have the golden ticket. You have your health. You have your youth. And you're spending it scrolling through a phone, numbing yourself. Stop it. Go outside. Feel the wind. Look at the sky. Call your mother. Forgive your enemy, not for them, but because you don't have time to carry the luggage of hate anymore. We're all going to die. It's the only guarantee we have. But most people never actually live. They just exist. They stay safe. They stay comfortable. And then they expire. Don't be like Jack. Don't wait for the 5-year plan. Eat the good food. Buy the plane ticket. Say I love you first. Because the clock is ticking. Can you hear it? That's the sound of your life running out. Don't let it run out empty. I'm tired now. Go live.